It feels very still. I'm seeing a cave with this big door, a bit like something in James Bond with the sort of sliding metal doors. And the men are all going into this cave in the mountain. And I feel it's like a time of initiation for them, that they're going to be sitting around a fire in this mountain, and that they really need to be alone with themselves. They really need to be in their own energy. It's almost like they've gone silent. They've gone into this cave and the door has shut. And it's like a chrysalis. They're transforming within here. So we almost just might be feeling complete radio silence because they've needed to shut themselves away. And almost like in a cocoon, but it's not just the transformation itself, it's also this really, really almost like looking in a mirror, who am I? It's like really connecting with who they are. Because this is a very particular path, and they have blocked it out for so long. They have pushed themselves into a life, a kind of standard life, a more conventional life. And I feel this is about them taking time out and getting really real now with who they are and what they want. But it's really about, this is who I am, and I need these things in my life. I can't deny myself these things anymore, these aspects of my life. So it feels like a kind of retreat. And obviously I'm sure they're still getting on with their everyday lives, but there's a distancing inside them. There's a kind of awakening happening, and this has been happening for a while. But I feel it's really conscious now, and they're really feeling it, because the energies since the solstice have been, or since 12/12, have been really super intense. And a lot of difficult stuff's been coming up. People have been having to face their shadow, really. So I feel it's kind of getting real with themselves, being honest with themselves, and seeing the truth, really. It's almost like there's no fog anymore. Everything is crystal clear, and they have to look at it. So they've shut themselves away in order to do that. And then I feel that there will be movement from that place in their lives. And I feel that the universe is very much supporting this. So I feel it's going to be forced now, that this year is the time, and I feel they're going to be really pushed. I don't think they're going to have much say in it, really. I feel that things are going to happen in terms of their life changing, and they're returning to their divine partner. And I'm thinking about the divine feminine as well this time, and I feel that they are just really super empowered. I think they have moved on so far now that, I feel like we've really found this way of being so much more meeting our own needs in many ways. And of course we would like a partner, but we are focused, and we're not focused on, when's he coming, so much as we're focused on, I'm excited about what I'm doing. and not feeling sorry for ourselves and not feeling as needy, feeling very empowered and strong, really, and great impetus to get on with things. And I feel, again, the energy for us is supercharging that, is life changes. And I was reading an astrologer this morning saying, that things that felt like they were never going to happen are happening now. It's like there's a new energy that's just making all this stuff happen. And I feel that it's really strong for the feminine. So she's almost not even thinking about him very much. But she knows that he's there. And always is in her heart, of course, always. So now coming to the both together, I'm seeing an alignment happening in terms of there being the energy between them, and because the connection is always alive, is always so deep, always connected, always the energy flowing between the two, it's like this new energy is moving things forward. It's charging up the energy between as well, and the energy flow, and the feminine is so fired up that the masculine is receiving this fire, and that is charging up his clarity as well. So I'm seeing them like walking side by side on their own tracks, but they're being kind of aligned together so that they're walking the same way. And gradually, those tracks are going to move closer together. And that's inevitable. It's like points on a railway line that the tracks join. Like, what do they call them? The points, the turning where the tracks divide or join. So then it becomes one track going together, forward together. And Archangel Michael is overseeing this. It just feels very, very calm. There's no turbulence. Before there was all this turbulent emotions and pain and all that. It's not like that at all. It's completely still. It's almost like the calm after the storm. A lot has been purged, has been released. We've all done a lot of healing. The feminine has been healing, the masculine too, because of the feminine's energy going to them. Whatever the feminine does, the masculine receives. So it feels now almost like they've come out, either out of a turbulent sea or out of a dense, thick forest, and now they're on this flat plain and it's all still. And there's all this space and clarity. And for the masculine, it's inner clarity about who they are. And for the feminine, it's real clarity about where they're going and clarity about moving ahead. So really the message is just to keep moving ahead calmly, with focus, knowing that all is exactly where it needs to be, and that we are in an extremely powerful time of change. And it calls on us to be the change from within. We are upgrading, we are coming into our full power, we are coming into aspects of ourselves from past lives which are very, very powerful, which we haven't used for many lifetimes. And these are very high divine feminine energies that are super powerful from before the patriarchy. And they're not here to fight to fight the men, but they're just here to be in their power and to command respect and to bring balance with the masculine. And when I say the masculine, I mean the patriarchy, really, as they are, and to bring balance back into our world of the two. So it just feels very, very still and quiet. The men in their cave at this moment, but they will be coming out. And the women, it's almost like actually I'm seeing the women are climbing the mountain, the men are in the mountain and the women are climbing it. They're really going ahead with what they're doing. It's almost like they're going to meet on the top. The men are going to come out of the mountain. And the mountain represents the journey forward, really, to higher and higher levels of being. And the mountain connects with spirit, but is very earthed at the same time. There's more of it under the ground than that you see on the ground. So it's to stand on the tip of the mountain is to be the conduit, is to join heaven and earth, which is what we are doing with the twin flame reunion. And that feels like that's a good place to stop.